Hey guys, welcome to this new video. Today I'll be telling you all about my first real game I'm making. I'm working together on this project with an amazing artist named Mo. If you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't you probably should, you probably have seen some of his amazing artworks already. Before we start, I do want to mention something about the name of the character, Andreas. Andreas was a friend of mine who passed away at 11/06/2020 after a long fight against cancer. I never got to know him really well, but he was an amazing guy and he never deserved this. I named the character Andreas, which was his real name, in a memorial for him, for everyone. I started off by writing down a massive list of notes of things that came up in my mind and felt like it would be a cool fit in my game. I came down to the game being a strategy survival game, where the world has been taken over by monsters. When I was done with that, Mo finished his first sprite and I decided to give him some movement. I know it's not up to me to say this, but isn't Andreas looking kinda fit? Thanks to a great tutorial from Brackeys, I was able to get a real smooth camera going. It was also at this point that I decided I wouldn't figure out anything on my own anymore. The first thing I was going to do when I didn't know something was search it on Google for an easier solution. After that, I made a great menu thanks to Mo's awesome art. And then I made a sketch of what I wanted the world to be like. I made it like way too big, but now I had a rough idea of what I wanted to do with the game and how I wanted to make it. Development has started for real, and it was time to scratch off some rust again. I set development on player stats. It's a survival game, so it's only normal for the player to have stats like hunger and warmth and thirst. And there we go, some smashing on my keyboard later and the player lost heat due to cold weather. Even more smashing on my keyboard and I almost broke my keyboard. Player stats were now displayed on the screen and I was feeling it. My confidence skyrocketed and it shot right through the things what I wanted to do. I made my first area using the sprite shape tool. Again, massive thanks for Brackeys for his awesome tutorials. He saved me a lot of time again. Now I made a small script that will pop up a text balloon when the player comes close to a game object with the script. And this is how it looks. I yeeted my old floor away and with the newfound experience I was able to make a much better map in a shorter amount of time. After that I downloaded some random sprites and started working on item generation. Although you could just get the items by walking against object, it did work kinda. But now a rough part came. It pained me. It hurted me. I can't do it. They call themselves conditions. Basically, damn, if-else statements. For some reason I keep messing those up. They're like the most easiest things in development, but I just keep messing it up. But item generation works now and I must say I did it of course on first try. No, this was my first time doing actual stream reader and stream writer outside of school and I completely nailed it. I was so proud of myself as I saw my data being written down to a script. I was so proud. It took me 6 days to finally set up my Trello board and at that point I realized how few I actually did. During the last 5 days I felt a little sad as the process felt too quick and I was enjoying it so much. After seeing how much there was left to do and learn, I was really hyped to continue my journey. At this point my hype stuck really hard. I learned that there was a company close by doing game development and I needed a company for my internship. I started polishing my code as fast as I could so I could show the code to the company in my resume when I would apply for an internship. I posted my code on GitLab using Git, of course to save my code in a cloud, but also so I would have been able to show the code through my GitHub link on my resume. After doing that, I was ready to do even more heavy work. I made a damn missile. I was having so much fun with this broken enemy that I couldn't stop shooting Andreas with this massive 10 feet missile. I'm so sorry, Andreas. I finally finished enemy pathfinding after that, and also wanted to slap together a quick health bar, but actually it took much longer because I was being stupid. I continued being a running hype train. After having the enemy do damage to the player, I finally sent my resume to the company I wanted to work for. Of course, no damage without dying. The player can now die and has some nice scene transitions. After the enemy could hurt the player, it was time for payback. This actually took me a while due to me making really stupid mistakes that came as I was way too hyped and not paying enough attention to what I was doing. After that, I worked for the first time with tools for real, and I'm really proud of the result. If I had to choose a highlight of this devlog about what I wanted to show on my internship, it would have been the tools. They are really flexible and you can just switch them and they just work. It's awesome. And I'm ending this devlog with the start of development on placeable blocks. Buildings, I mean. It's not Minecraft. And it was pretty smooth too. I quickly had a system that placed a building and took the required amount of resources out of your inventory. It got a little harder when checking for the buildings to not touch each other when they got placed, because I didn't want them to overlap each other. But I managed to do that when you place a block on top of another one, the build will be destroyed and your resources will be refunded. And I'm ending this devlog with some simple error messages. This definitely wasn't simple. I actually learned a lot of great new skills about UI making these simple error messages. Alright, this is it. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you are interested, definitely check out this other video I made on Twitch Crowd. I also really value feedback in the comment section below. And like always, like the video if you liked it, and if you want to see more of my content, definitely subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, from now on I will cross off my to-do list at the end of my videos. We did do really well this time. I've been away for a while, but I've been busy. For life, I finally built up a social life again, I made some new friends and I have a girlfriend again. I'm also going back to soccer, so I can definitely cross that one off. Also, my lack of sleep proves that I've reached less than 8 hours of sleep. Well done. I didn't do anything for game development actually, so I'll skip past that one. But for YouTube, I followed a course on Adobe Premiere Pro. I think I definitely improved in getting to know Premiere Pro better. My content also got better according to friends, so I think I can also cross off overall content. For gaming, I made a huge first step for sure with Twitch. I'm streaming a lot for the community, like all of you probably already know. For development, I did make a functional website for school in a 4-month project, but honestly that wasn't the website I had in mind, so I'll leave it there for now. Alright, this is it. Again, a big thanks for watching my content, and I hope to see you again next video, or in my streams of course. Bye!